Hey there, Capricorn. How's it going? Welcome to your week of May the 2nd, 2022. Hello, Journey. How are you? Are you having a good time? Just bounding in. Couldn't resist. He's got to get in front of the camera. But welcome to your week of May 2nd, your weekly general reading. We're going to be looking at a couple of oracle cards here for you. And then we're going to look at your past, your present, your future, as well as some... your past, your present, your future, as well as some clarifiers for those. And then hopefully that'll be all resonating with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, it's just not part of your message or just isn't your message. Don't worry about it. Just leave that and take the rest. So we're starting things off. We got the Wombat Spirit saying be at home. So this is a good week for maybe staying home, maybe being a bit of a homebody, or just it might be a week where you're feeling like you need to find your home, where you need to find a place to fit in. And, you know, that's a search for a lot of us. You know, some of us take longer than others to find our home. Here, though, we have the Cow Spirit as well, saying that miracles are endless. And so I like that with these two starting things off, because we have, like, this idea of, you know, you being at home, staying at home, you know, finding your place. And even if you feel like maybe you don't have a place in the world, like you don't have a family or you don't have a group to call your own or a place to call your own, the miracles are endless. Like, it doesn't mean that you're never going to find it. It's just saying that you need to go on a bit of a longer journey than someone else may to find what, you know, your home looks like. So let's get into your past, your present, and your future here. See what we got for you. Six of Pentacles popping out. We get the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands. All right. So I feel like for some of you, this is going to be maybe love, looking for love or looking for partnership of some sort. For others, coming in your past with a lot of confidence here, it looks like. And we'll get to that in just a moment. But let's get everything else out here first before we dive too deeply and too greedily. Let's see what we got for you. All right. Ooh. All right, and your card to keep an eye on is the Ace of Pentacles. That's really nice to go with all what we've been talking about already, because the Ace of Pentacles talks about an offer coming in for you, a new beginning of some sort here, and it talks about something that you value, something you put a good value on, something, you know, that makes you jump for joy, that you're excited for, which is really interesting because the card underneath is the Four of Cups, which is also a card about an offer coming in as well. So I feel like, you know, maybe you've been trying to find your place in the world, and it's coming up soon. Like there's going to be an offer for you to potentially try a place to find here, you know, or a place to belong here. So we're starting things off, Six of Pentacles, King of Wands, Queen of Wands. So that's really nice for those looking for love, if this is the kind of home you're trying to find with someone out there like that, because the Queen and King of Wands, of course, are divine counterparts. So that's great. In your past here, maybe you've recently met someone who is, you know, that kind of counterpart to you, whether you're the King of Wands or you're the Queen of Wands, just whatever you're attracted to. And it doesn't have to be someone of the opposite gender. It's just whatever you're attracted to. It's just energy, right? But yeah, I feel like this person definitely wants to offer you a home, definitely wants to offer you something important here, because we have the Six of Pentacles, which is talking about, you know, balance and harmony and generosity and sharing with others. So really makes me feel like this person wants to share their life with you, and you as well. You want to share your life with them. So I feel like you've either recently encountered this person or you're going to be encountering this person very soon, which is great. If it's possibly it's a fire sign, so Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. It could be anybody, though. It's a general reading. Of course, we got all sorts of signs, all sorts of everywhere here. We actually have 3 kings in your reading already here, so it definitely could be anything. But yeah, I just feel like this person definitely wants to share with you, wants to grow with you, wants to help you out, kind of, you know, kind of be your support when you need it here. So I like that. So let's get some clarifiers going for these. Let's start by clarifying that Six of Pentacles here. See what's going on. Oh my Lord, what do we got? Oh my God, we got the Six of Cups. Some more offers coming in for you here. Oh my Lord, buddy. Get your bum down. Thank you. All right, so the Six of Cups was your first one here. Some more offers coming in. Again, that's 3 cards of an offer. So I feel like this person is very likely to, you know, possibly, you know, propose something to you. It doesn't necessarily mean that. It doesn't mean that has to be the case, though. Of course, this could be you as well making an offer as well. So don't be afraid if you see someone that you feel like you really connect with, or you feel like you really connect with them, or you think you might really connect with them, to make an offer, right? Don't be afraid to, you know, take that first plunge here. So let's clarify this King of Wands. See what we got for you here. We've got the Four of Swords. So yeah, I feel like this is you. You're the King of Wands. You've kind of been on your own for a while, just by yourself with that Four of Swords. Kind of taking some time to yourself. Could also be them as well. They could be also have been in that kind of an energy where they're kind of taking time for themselves. They need to kind of rest and recover before they went back at it and took charge and were out there leading and being confident, being, you know, at their best strength and full capacity again. And the same goes for you. It might have been that kind of way for you as well. So let's look at this Queen of Wands, see what we have for you. And we got the Five of Cups, clarifying the Queen of Wands. So one of you here is definitely feeling like a kind of glass half empty, you know, kind of thing. Possibly been dealing with some of that here in their life with the Five of Cups, because it can be a card of, you know, loss, focusing on the negative, focusing on what you don't have. But I feel like whoever this is, whether it's you or them, really kind of turning around and being like, no, not all hope is lost, and we're going to find a way here. So I like that a lot. So this is kind of like you're both kind of hitting your stride at the same time, it feels like. So that is great. In your present energy, we got the Four of Pentacles, Sad Squirrel, and the King of Cups. So I feel like there are some barriers that need to be broken down here, because with the Four of Pentacles, that can be a card of obsession. It can be a card of like putting too much value on something. Like we talked about with the Ace of Pentacles, how this might be an offer of something you really value, you really want. This might be something where you put too much emphasis on like love or something, or too much emphasis on maybe a certain trait or a certain value or something. And that might be kind of clouding your judgment, because we got the Sad Squirrel directly underneath of that, which is someone who is very much like, I'm only taking what I want, you know, back off of my, you know, get off my lawn, you know, that kind of old man sort of thing where he's got that stick in his hand. He's like, get out of here. You know, you're like, person's like, hey, where can I get a drink? And you're like, right back the way you came, buddy. You know, that's kind of how the Sad Squirrel operates. And so I feel like there's a bit of that here. So I feel like maybe you need to be a bit of opening up, a bit of that kind of energy here. Oh my Lord, Journey, you're too much. Oh, you're too much. Oh my Lord, buddy. I love you. I love you so much. You get a little too much sometimes, buddy. But yeah, like I just feel like this person, whether it's you or them, I feel like you need to open up more and kind of take a bit of a less focus on like this one particular thing, because you can see here too with the King of Cups as well, he's got that telescope. He's kind of zeroed in, like this is the thing, right? And he's not really looking at the bigger picture. Like he can see really far down the line, of course, with that telescope, but he's really only seeing like a pinpoint in the distance, you know what I mean? So it's almost as if I feel this is you, just because we're doing your reading here. The energy could be the opposite as well, but I feel like having a more open-minded perspective here is going to help out a lot, because I feel like there's a little too much focusing on one thing here. If you're catching what I'm putting down, if you're picking up what I'm putting down here, right? So let's clarify this Four of Pentacles, see what we can get for you here. All right, Capricorn, what do we got for your Four of Pentacles clarifier? We got the Four of Wands. So yeah, it definitely could be focused too much on like long term. Like I want marriage, I want permanence, I want, you know, happily ever after, right? And there's nothing wrong with wanting that in your life, but it becomes too much of a thing. I feel like a lot of people, when you get out dating and stuff, it's like immediately you want to do something serious, and like that's all your attention is on, instead of actually just getting to know the person and, you know, kind of learning and growing with them, rather than being like, this is what it has to be, right? So again, I feel like there needs to be a bit of a lightening up here. We've got, I think we have 4 fours in your reading. Well, we have the Four of Cups here, Four of Wands, Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. So all 4 fours out here. So maybe go look up what the number 444 means to you, or the angel number 444, if that, I can't remember what that is. I think, well, speaking of pop-outs, speaking of pop-outs, I didn't speak of pop-outs. We got the Knight of Wands clarifying the Sad Squirrel here. Yeah, just go give 444 or 4,444 look on angel numbers, see what that is. But we have the Knight of Wands clarifying the Sad Squirrel, and that's really someone who's only going after what they want, really, really me-focused, right? Especially with this Sad Squirrel. Oh, excuse me, got the hiccups and the burps and all that stuff. But with the Knight of Wands and the Sad Squirrel, it's kind of really too focused in on something that is like, this is for me, I need this is what I want, right? So it's kind of this, a little bit too much of this selfish attitude, much like this little guy is doing right now. He's all about him. He doesn't care what I'm doing. He doesn't care what you want either. He just is all about love and affection for himself, right? Look at this. Look at this. You don't want to be like that. Cats are lovely. I love cats, but this one gets a little too, well, as you see sometimes. So let's clarify this King of Cups as well. We got the Hierophant here. Yeah, there's a lesson to be learned here, something to be overcame here at this time. I feel like it's for you. You know, and I'm not trying to like insult you or anything like that. And I'm not trying to paint you as the villain or whatever. I feel like both of you kind of still need to grow some before, you know, you can meet. But I feel like for yourself, what you need to work on perhaps is growing and like kind of opening up more and maybe taking things a little more carefree and a little more fun, right? And trying to learn from that here. I feel like that's going to be your best bet, because I just feel like here there's just so much like narrow-mindedness, kind of narrow focus, obsession over things here, when really, you know, that's kind of like, again, with the Five of Cups back here, there's a focus on the negative, right? And again, he's hyper-focused on these three cups and not looking at anything else around him here. And I feel like, again, that's just kind of what it feels like you're kind of, the energy you're kind of putting out right now. So let's look at your future cards here. We got the King of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles here. This is really good. The King of Cups is talking about being honest, being factual, you know, trying to take like your emotion, your bias out of something and just look at things in kind of a here's how it is kind of way. And so I feel like that's going to be something you're going to need, is kind of channel your inner King of Swords, and don't worry about gender. It's just energy. It's just that energy of focusing on the truth, focusing on the facts, focusing on like the very simple, like it is what it is, right? The King of Swords is going to tell you like, has your way of doing things worked out for you so far? And you're gonna be like, well, no, it really hasn't. The King of Swords will like, well, you should probably change it then, right? Like, it's just like, you know, sometimes it's simple and sometimes, you know, you're gonna, you know, of course you're gonna fight it, but the King of Swords definitely wants to say like, hey, like open up, right? Like don't put so much like emotional, you know, attachment to things, right? Try different ways, try different tactics, but as long as you're looking at it in like a kind of unbiased opinion here, right? With the Seven of Cups, there's going to be a lot of options for you once you channel your inner King of Swords, I feel. You're going to have a lot of choices. I feel like you're going to have a lot of doors opening for you, a lot of opportunities coming in, a lot of offers. Like, again, we got that Four of Swords, that Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Cups as well. There's definitely a lot of offers here for you, for sure. They're just kind of, I feel like, being held back a little bit because you're not willing to see them, right? It's almost like we have two cups being offered up and a pentacle, and it's almost as if you're looking for like a wand or a sword or something, right? You're not looking for those things, you're looking for something else, and so you're kind of missing out on that stuff. And you know, of course, the way to deal with that too is also the Empress ideology, the abundance energy, to look at things that way, because then you're like, well, I'm not missing these opportunities, well, oh well. So I don't want to like freak you out with that or anything, but I feel like that you'll definitely be seeing these opportunities more often if you just open up a little bit here. And with the Seven of Pentacles, yeah, it's going to take some hard work. You know, you're going to have to put the time in, and you know, obviously Rome wasn't built in a day. You can't change your perspective completely in a day or two or a week, or even it'll take as much time as it takes, but what the work and the payoff is going to be worth it. The juice will be worth the squeeze, right? So let's clarify your outcome cards here, your future here, and send you off. Clarifying the King of Swords, we got the Page of Wands. Yeah, just that's again that more fun, youthful, playful energy, right? You know, I feel like that's kind of what you need to channel, you know, that kind of carefree young energy, rather than being like, let's so focus on the future, right? Let's focus on, you know, marriage. Let's focus on permanence, right? Let's just focus on having fun and living it up right now, right? Clarifying the Seven of Cups, we have the Seven of Swords. That's 3 sevens now in your reading. So you had 4 fours, 3 sevens. So I go give 3 sevens a look. I think 3 sevens is luck, or maybe that's just gambling. That's put that in my mind, but I'm pretty sure 3 sevens is luck for you. So that's really good. Again, this is a lucky time, I feel, overall, but With the Seven of Swords, it's how you handle things, right? You can look at hopefully this will show up on camera, but you can look at it here where he's holding the swords by the blades there. And that's really saying you have to be delicate with how you handle things, or you just have to be considerate. You can't just grab it all willy-nilly, right? Especially when you're handling things by the dangerous end, right? So I just feel here you need to live it up a little bit. Change how you're handling your business here, I feel. And I feel like options are going to open up to you because of that. And let us lastly clarify the Seven of Pentacles and see what we have for you. What do we got for you, Capricorn? We have got the Four of Cups again. Again, there's going to be an offer coming in for you. So again, and then you got 5 fours. Of course, one was repeating. But yeah, just like with this, it's just, I feel there's going to be offers made in for you. I feel like there's definitely some change coming for you. If you're willing to be open and receptive to it, if you're willing to try different things, if you're willing to try different approaches here, different adjustments and things, I feel like there's a ton of offers coming in for you. Again, we have an Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Cups twice, 2 offers. Like, that's really repeating. That's like the emotional thing. This is kind of what you really want, I feel, this emotional offer. But it's just a matter of, whether or not you're going to open your eyes and kind of broaden your horizons and not be so narrowly focused on this like one thing or 1 or 2 things here, right? And just kind of live it up and have fun and change how you're handling things. So I hope that helped you out. I hope that resonated with you, Capricorn. If you want to help out the channel, best ways to do so are to leave a like down below, leave a comment down below if this resonated or not. You can also subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. That helps out a ton. And you can also check out your sun, moon, and rising sign videos after this one, see what might all be coming for you in the week ahead. And I will see you, Capricorn, next time.